Trade ideas. Arvi does this all the time. Of course, Arvi goes through all of my work on the futures every single week and then does Future Speak and then goes through all of the stocks and ETFs and he does that analysis. So he's a busy guy. And he brings this trade idea, which is just great because he refers to our ranking system, which is level 3 and 4 content. It's just fantastic. You got to watch this. You'll see what the ranking system looks like, and then he'll tell you why WYNN is in negative condition. And there's some trade setups coming.
Hello, this is Arvi Ramachandran. In this video, what we're going to do is we're going to show you how we use the askSlim ranking system, which is available for level 3 members and up at askSlim, how we use that system for trade planning purposes. Now, this is one of our original systems that we came up with, and it continues to be of great value. What's happening here is we have our symbol, which is a list of 84 of our most liquid stocks, futures, and Forex that we follow, all in a simple app here for you, followed by our bias. This is over a 3 to 6 week time frame, and it'll vary from very bullish to very bearish. And then we have the market outlook right here, which takes the technical evidence shown on the right here and summarizes it into a few word sentence to give you the core view that we have based on our both cycle analysis and momentum analysis. So it's a great way to simplify and save a lot of time. And after that, you will see our technical evidence shown here. And then finally, on the right, we have our weekly and daily charts that you can open up right inside of the app. So let's first look at what's going on in the overall market. We're clearly selling off. We have now a bearish intermediate term bias. So let's say you wanted to look for names that are in bearish intermediate term conditions. Let's go ahead and sort by the bias. So you can see this is the list of bearish underlyings based on our work, and this is the list of bullish underlyings. We're going to look at the bearish list first, and as you see here, there's PYPL, MSFT, SQ, WYNN, FXI, HG, which is copper, as well as the Aussie dollar, US dollar. That's just what is visible on this list, and there are more as the overall market is clearly in a bearish mode right now. So let's say you wanted to look at WYNN. What do we see here in WYNN? We have a bearish but oversold directional bias. That is really very important. Let's now read the outlook. It says TE, which is technical evidence, favors a potential upside short-term rally in a negative intermediate term condition. So we didn't look at any charts yet, but this is a perfect summary for what is going on right now in WYNN. Let's go ahead now and open up the weekly chart first. So I'm going to click on that, and you'll see it opens up the weekly cycle analysis here for WYNN. And this is now in what we would call a left-hand translation, where we have formed the high in all likelihood in the early part of this idealized cycle, and that indicates the highest odds would be that we would sell off for the rest of that cycle. And then as you can see, this is a longer cycle that goes out into 2024. So this is a very bearish setup here in WYNN. What we have on our charts is our key levels here on the downside, right around 90 and then 85. And we have our track that we are looking for on the downside with a move down into the lower 80s prior to this intermediate term corrective period being over with. So a clear bias to the downside in WYNN over the intermediate term. Now let's go ahead and move back to the ranking system and then pull up the daily chart. So it said in the outlook that it favors a short-term rally in an overall bearish intermediate term condition. That's exactly what we are looking for based on this daily cycle analysis as well. There's a low that is due right around now in the overall context of a lower daily low versus the old low, and based on that, we would look for a lower high to form in this next rising phase and for a rally into this 100 to 105 area in red, followed by a lower low going out into that next low, which is due in the later part of September. So you have a great sense for our levels on the upside along with our timing for that next low here in the short term in WYNN, and all of that was right here for you in the ranking system. So it's just a fantastic app and is available for our level 3 members and up at askSlim. As always, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to send me an email. Thanks again, and I hope you guys have a great day.